Hey everyone, Live It Like Lisa here, and today I am going to show you a little Christmas tour of our main living area. So here is our entryway, and when you come around this corner, this is our main living area. So I'll give you a little scan first, and then I'll take you through and show you. That's a bit better. Okay, so starting from here, this is just our TV that we watch while we're having dinner. So I just have, because it's got like a little cutout there, I've just made that like our little mantle. So on the mantle, I have my DIY lanterns that I did this year, and I've just sat them on top of a couple of candlesticks. This little reindeer used to be, I think he used to be red glitter, so I've just given him a paint of black just to tone him down a little bit for my decor. These are my TK Maxx stocking holders. We have 4 of them. And then the garland is just the cheap garland from Kmart, and I've just filled it with some fairy lights, some Christmas balls, and some pine cones. And then I have the same thing on that side. So then hanging from the stocking holders, I have a few burlap stockings that I got from Kmart last year, and I've just hung a little Christmas tree ornament off each one. And I've just filled them with some plastic bags or paper at the moment, just to make them look a little bit fuller while they're hanging there. And then down below is where we put all our Christmas presents. I think I was going to do it this year. I was going to give these boxes a bit more of a Christmas makeover. I may still end up doing it. If I do, I'll do a video and you'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to give these a bit more of a Christmas makeover. So we basically got one box for each person, and that's where we store all our Christmas gifts. Oh, sorry for the lisp. The little reindeer were a couple of DIY makeovers that I did last year. Again, those reindeer were like silver glittery ones, and I've just sort of brought them into a more farmhouse vibe. I have another set of my ticking stripe candy canes here that I did a video on, and any videos or DIYs that I mention, I'll leave them all linked in the description box below, so you can have a look if you're interested. And then this little stand here was one I bought from a thrift store. I've got the same one in my bedroom as well. There was 2 of them. And I'm pretty sure it's like a bird cage hanging thing or a plant hanger, something like that. I was going to use them outdoors, but I just really like the rustic look of them inside. So just from that, I've just hung some greenery, a little berry sprig. That used to be a Christmas tree topper, so it was like a star that goes on top of the Christmas tree, and I've just sort of tied it all together with a burlap bow and just hung it there. So that's our little TV area set up. And then turning this way, so that's where we've just come from, the entryway. This is my, hey lady, this is my I call it my holiday shelf, because it's the shelf that gets the most decorations over the holidays. We have a horse in the window. What are you doing, Rolly? Oh my God. So up the top here, I've just got my farmhouse milk can. The wreath, I think, was from Kmart, and I've just added some extra bows and berries to it. The little reindeer was Kmart as well. Pine cones and a little toy soldier, nutcracker from, pretty sure Spotlight he was. I'll give you a bit of a close-up. And my flickering candle, here he comes again. He's trying to windsuck on the window ledge. Jesse's going to spray it with water if he does. Oh, Poor little guy.
Oh, Rolly.
Just let him windsuck. He knows.
He's not.
So that's that shelf. Then coming down to the next shelf, I have my Noel sign, which was Kmart last year. My candle holder, some pine cones.
He's got this one. Can't spray him.
Wow. How smart is that horse? He's doing it on the window bit where she can't actually spray him. Oh, it got him. This little car was a thrift store find. I think it was like $1 or something like that. I'm so happy with that. And I've just filled it with some greenery and candy canes. This little nutcracker was Spotlight. The Berry Sprigs Kmart. Then down here is where I have my little gingerbread themed shelf. So I have my tiered tray here, which I did a video setting that up. And some of my little gingerbread houses and caravans from Kmart. And that little advent calendar box at the back there was another little DIY that I did when we used to use it when the kids were little, but they've sort of grown out of it now. Another little nutcracker from Spotlight. So that's that shelf. Then coming down to the next shelf, the big nutcracker guy I think was Kmart. The milk jug reject shop. And the red sleigh was from Kmart as well. The little bird and nutcracker and the candle holder, they were all from Spotlight. And pine cones just from the garden. And then down the bottom here is just where I keep all my tea towels. So they're just some Christmas ones on display. My goodness, Rolly. So that's the shelf unit. I won't do the kitchen today because I'll do the kitchen and breakfast nook in another video because it'll just be too long. So this is our dining table. I've done a video on this already showing you the setup of our dining table. So that's the tablescape there. And we'll go over to this side, which is our little office nook area. There's not a great deal here. I've just tied a few little bells on the back of each chair. There. And then on this shelf here, those picture frames, they stay there all year round, and I just change out the picture inside them. I just basically find some images on the internet that I like and just change it out for the different seasons. So these are the Christmas ones. The little bike was the reject shop, and the reindeer I think was Big W. That Santa Claus was one of my mum's, so I've inherited that from her. Those are some of the other images I found online. And I've got farmhouse ones that go in, like that are sitting at the back of those. So when Christmas is over, I just switch them out for regular farmhouse ones. This other little Santa Claus was again one off my mum. Same with this guy. And then I've just got a little galvanized tin, and I've just popped some berries in amongst the normal greenery plant that's always there. And then I've just got a few fairy lights running around the shelf as well. Nothing really Christmassy as such in this area. But now my lounge area, I'm really happy with the way it's looking this year. It's looking a little bit cozier every year, I think. So over on this side, I have my little vintage looking tiered tray here that I also did a video on. And then behind that, I have my bird cage, and I've just put a little holly sprig on top, filled it with some fairy lights and a couple of Christmas balls at the end, at the bottom. And then that's my sexy man candle there. And then below that, thrift store find, a little stool that I picked up. I think it was about $4 or $5. And I've just got a couple of my vintage little dictionaries sitting on there. Here we've just got a throw rug and a big striped pillow that was from Big W last year. Here is my glorious tree this year. I just think it looks like firecrackers are exploding out of it. I really love the way it looks. Jessie actually decorated it this year and I just put all the tree pics in. But I think she's done a really good job of actually decorating it. She's made it really even and done it really well. I love all these little firework looking pics. They were all from Kmart. They're only about $3. But yeah. Super crazy Christmas tree. So that's our Christmas tree this year. Then on our chair we have just a couple of Christmas pillows. Those pillowcases I just picked up from eBay, $2 or $3 each, not a lot of money. And that's just a piece of tartan fabric from Spotlight I've just draped over for a bit of colour. Then on my coffee table here, I've just set up this little vignette, little basket with some pine cones and berries, and a little cloche with some reindeer and a Christmas tree inside that. And then this little set was also inherited from my mum. I haven't had it on display for quite a while, so this was a little DIY that I did last year. It was just like a little bit of a sleigh makeover. So that's my coffee table, and that's like looking out there. Now this isn't, I mean, technically at the moment this is where we watch TV, but that TV is mainly for when we're sat like eating dinner, and this is just sort of a sitting area. Inside that door there will eventually be where our theatre room is set up, or TV room. So yeah, a lot of people comment that we're sitting so far away from the TV, but this is not really where we watch a lot of TV, to be honest. So yeah, we mostly watch it while we're just eating dinner. But we're not really a family that watches a lot of TV, really. The kids mainly do their thing in their room, and it's only just usually me sat here watching something, if anything. And then on this side, so from here, we have this little setup here. I've had to move my suitcases. They are normally in this area, but we've had to sort of shuffle it all along with the tree being there. So I have my suitcases stacked here, and sitting on top of that I have a Let It Snow pillow, burlap pillow, which was from Spotlight last year. This little terrarium was from Big W, and I've just filled it with my TK Maxx little light up houses, and a few little Christmas trees from, it's a bit hard to see actually, a few little Christmas trees in there. And then sitting next to that is a little Christmas tree. I think that might have been from, oh, Spotlight maybe? I can't really remember. So that's my stack of suitcases. And then in this corner here, this is a little shelf that I did a makeover to, a little bit of a DIY project. So this little Christmas tree was from Kmart maybe. And the little lights on there, they're also from Kmart. They're still available. I think they're just so cute. They're like little glass vials with Christmas trees in them and little lights on them. I just think they're so adorable. And I've just put a few berry sprigs in amongst that Christmas tree as well. On this shelf, we have more of the Kmart reindeers, a little Christmas ball in there, a very Merry Christmas spider walking along my shelf. I just have a flickering battery operated candle at the back there. This was a Christmas DIY I did last year. Just filled that with pine cones. My IKEA lantern with a candle. Another sexy man candle at the back. And then down below here, just a tiny little basket with some Christmas balls and pine cones. The silver tree was from Kmart, and the Noel, I'm pretty sure that might have been Spotlight. And then on the last shelf is just where I store my extra pine cones. So that's that little area. Then on this little chair here, this throw rug was Kmart, and both the pillows were Spotlight last year. On our little side table here, underneath there, that basket was from Kmart, and the blanket is just the other off piece of that one that I've just put in there for some colour. These reindeer were all from Kmart, I'm pretty sure. I think maybe last year. I'm still in two minds whether to give them a makeover. It won't be this year though, probably next year. And then that big lantern there was from Target this year. So that is our little living area section. My poof I got from Kmart. The jute rug Kmart, and the mat on top was Spotlight. So that is our little living area decorated for Christmas.